Good morning. It's very early today. It's 7:40. It's about an hour and a half before my class. It's Sunday morning. Anyway, today, due to the video that I posted yesterday or last night, 7 of the people messaged me to demonstrate the footwork that the GARIMOT ARNIS is. The footwork that we have is a sunflower, but I don't know if you can see it already. Before I posted it with tape in it, but now don't have tape. It's only a marking. So, but anyway, I'm gonna demonstrate the basic one, and then I'm gonna go around to the sunflower. This sunflower represent my opponent and me. These sunflowers represent 1 versus 10 people. So I could place myself into a position that I can touch every single one of them, and neither one of them can touch me. Hence, without stepping forward. If they step forward, then I adjust. A lot of people that gonna hear this gonna be tawag sa Pilipinas, pilosopo, said, "Oh, yeah, I can touch you." It's just very easy to tell. Very easy to say when you are not in front of me. So, needless to say, this is not for those haters. This is for those people that request. 7 people. Okay, 7 people that's are requested to demonstrate the footwork. So I'm gonna start in the center, right here. So you see the center, we have the triangle one, 1, 2, yeah, this is 1. And then you go to the other side. See this movement right here. I could be in the center and then come back to the backward. This is all of those. This is basic. Everybody has those. Yeah, but let's put them together to a sunflower. Is the difference. Then I use the center of the sunflower. You come up from the center. This is the shuffle forward, shuffle backward. Yeah. Then shuffle forward, step backward. Yeah. And then you go back and then turn. See it? When you turn, then I step in and then switch to the position. Then I go back this way. Then go back again, shuffle, and then go back. Then step back. And then from here, I turn again. See? This one is come up. Boom, I can easily hit. And then go back to the center. Now, when you got to this line, then I jump to this other sunflower. This is what it is. When I jump it, now I'm on the other side, diamond or triangle. And then I go again. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. And turn my feet first. Make sure that you turn the other way. Switch your weight. And then turn this way. Then, so you want 4. And then go back. 1 again. 2, 3, and 4, 5. See? 6. See, this is what it is right here. Put again, give your weight, and then turn. Here. And so you don't fall. And then you jump again to the center. So you can come back in here if you want, because you can follow the center line up to the circle. And then I'll go back right here to where I came from earlier. And if I get tired, then I'll jump again to the other side. And then now from here, on center line, 1. See? 2, right? 3, 4. You see? 5. See that? 6. And that's it right here. Turn. And then you come in. And then I can work again right here. 1 mayor, menor. You see? Handa, menor, mayor. Now if I thought this depends on mayor, depends on menor, and then mayor. Then back to mayor. Then I could easily see it. I could easily open right here, and any one of all those sunflower I could touch, but none of them can touch me on that basic analogy. Now this sunflower, you bring it with you everywhere you go. You let your opponent go to that web. It's like a web that is splattered to in front of you. So when you fight somebody 2, 3, 4, 5 right here in front of you, you can easily measure how far you are from your opponent. And that's what the basic exercise of footwork. I have a partner, I will demonstrate how we use this versus this. Yeah, go forward versus this. This is menor, this is defensa mayor, and this is defensa mayor. Come up from this side. So you have an understanding of bending in the front is mayor, stretching the front is defensa mayor. So it's like what other people call is elastico, but but I don't do very obvious way. Our way is not like whoo, the GARIMOT ARNIS, because there's some in Paete that they does all of those very low position bending body like that. They have, and I bought some of them, and I don't want to say it, but it can be defeatable. You can be defeated on that position. But again, depend who you're fighting with, depend who you're playing with, on that matter. In any time in a day, you could be defeated. But so far, I said, knock on wood, based on this skill, I haven't been defeated by anybody on my game. So, and I am very open. If I get defeated, I'm the first one to tell the world I get defeated. I would tell you who defeated me to make sure that this person will be, really live up, because I would like to be his friend. To be honest with you, there's no secret in Laguna Escrimador. When you are become a very good escrimador, the other escrimador comes to you and become friend of you. You guys associate camaraderie. It's not jealousy. I never really feel that the jealousy is there, because they're so quiet. All of the escrimador is so quiet in Paete and Laguna. They might not like you, but they would never say anything. They would never say anything to hurt your feelings, nor to tell the people what type of person you are, because that's not the escrimador or arnisador, attitude. To us, is always give respect to those people. Anyway, this is the footwork. I give it to you from the thing. I could easily go in every time you threw. You can throw from right here, go back to the center line, and then you go back in. And come back right here, go back to the center line, and then here we go. So you can play like that. You come back in, here we go. This is the time. I could be on the defensa right away. I could be defensa, right on handa, go back again to defensa, menor, and go back to mayor. And then from here, I could jump to the other side, because my opponent is right there on the thing. I'm circling my opponent on this one. So I could circling it, my opponent is right there. And then this sunflower is designed one stick. If you are practicing 30 inches, then you put 30 inches. To us, we practice 28. So we measure this 28 each triangle. 28 this way, and then it become complete diamond. So those of you that seeking information to the GARIMOT ARNIS footwork, maybe one day we'll tape them again, and we'll demonstrate the clear version. But right now, this is what you got, right? Very basic first. You learn on mayor, menor, and then you have defensa mayor, defensa menor, handa. See that? Hirada mayor, hirada menor, then back to handa, then go back to menor, mayor, defensa menor, defensa mayor. So it's not only stepping back, you gotta step forward, and you could be used mayor, because it only telling you that mayores have more reach. It's like if I demonstrate, I cannot touch that. You see that metal right there? But see, that is a straight line. But once I bend it, and I can touch it. So, and that's enough for me to analyze. So if I bend it, I could touch that person right there. Boom. But if I go right here, then away too far from here. If his head is right there, guarantee he cannot touch me. those is the idea. And of course, there's always have counter from each technique. You know, I don't. I always tell my student, don't engage to those nasty comment that those people that watching this video and telling, oh yeah, that's I can do that or I can repeat that. Very easy to say than done. It's like I said, many try to come and try it with me. First sparring time, they walk away, or they stay asking for permission to learn from the GARIMOT ARNIS. But once you challenge me and you want to fight me and I defeated you, you are not welcome to train with us. That's how I was told. Because if you challenge me without the skill and you get defeated and then later on you ask for permission to learn from me, think about if you have the skill, then you're going to challenge people. Screamador or the true Screamador in Laguna don't teach those kind of behavior. Alright, so understand where I'm coming from. So if you are a friend of the GARIMOT ARNIS and you want to learn this, we are generous. We will teach you to the far as you can reach the skill. But if you start messing up with us, then the chances of learning what we know is cut. And none of these GARIMOT ARNIS practitioners around the world will ever embrace you to become part of us. We are not a cult, we are a family group. We are not a group that we try to spread hate. We spread love, and you can be one of us. You could be a family in the GARIMOT ARNIS rather than just a practitioner. GARIMOT ARNIS is a family art. Therefore, I treat it as is. I share it to the world as is, family art. That's why everybody have to give the credit to Tandang, GARIMOT, which is my son in Chicago, that he called me Guru Dad. So everybody now from Canada and Australia calling me Guru Dad. Everybody want to call me Guru Dad, and I appreciate that. Why? Because it represents family, it represents respect, it represents GARIMOT value. Again, those of you that asking question, I cannot put the detail in. I just give you the very basic. Why? Because if I put the detail in to the public, then what would I have later? Nothing. Anyway, thank you very much for your request, and one day at a time, you're gonna learn, train, and apply. There's no overnight training, and you are master or grandmaster, and a lot of them out there. I know, and people think that I'm crazy. Well, tell you what, I guess I am, because I am the controversial Escrimador, the controversial Arnisador. In a sense that I don't want to fight anybody. In a sense that I want to prove something that nobody out there don't have. And I want to share it. I want to prove it to you that I have something to offer that nobody has it out there. They think they have it. Show it to me. Here we go. I'll invite you. Show it to me on my floor. This is not a challenge. This is just invitation to be friend. Or when I'm in, if you get a chance to see me or somewhere, I'll show it to you. I'm not afraid to show, to demonstrate again our skill. But again, we would like to be friends with everybody. All of the system, all FMA. We should not challenge each other. We should challenge other martial art. Prove it that Filipino martial art is better. Not just kidding. I don't want to do that, and I don't want my student to do that. I would like to be friends with all martial art, and we should practice together. Why? Because we have in the same interest. Teaching the citizen of this world to become better citizen. Thank you very much. Ugay. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, subscribe to GARIMOT ARNIS and God puno mo. Love you.